and I hope you'll enjoy the class. Okay? So I have given some assignment to you. I have given some homework numericals to you, right? So let us solve those numericals here. And those who have already solved them, please try to verify. Please try to match the answer. And let me know if you have any doubt in between, okay? Let's go to the first question. First question is what? Firstly, identify the signs. Why did I give this particular thing first? Because you should be comfortable finding the signs of these trigonometric ratios. Because if you're not able to find, not able to identify the signs, finding these values will be difficult. Okay, chalo, let us find this sign here. Tell me in which quadrant this 200 will lie. In which quadrant this 200 degree will lie? So first quadrant 0 to 90, second quadrant 90 to 180, third quadrant 180 degree to 270 degree. That means this will lie in third quadrant. In third quadrant, what are these trigonometric ratios that are positive? Let me see whether I am audible. Yeah, I should be audible. Yeah, I have unmuted myself. Chalo, theek hai. Yeah, third quadrant, which will be positive? Tan or cot will be positive. Are we talking about tan or cot here? Illa. I'm talking about sec theta. So sec theta will be negative. So sine will be negative, right? Chalo, आगे बात करते हैं. Tan of 345 degrees. 345 degrees. In which quadrant this angle will lie? And again, I'm going to tell you. 0 to 90, 1 first quadrant. Okay? 90, 180, second quadrant. 180 to 270, third quadrant. And 270 degree to 360 degree. That means fourth quadrant. This is 345 less than 360 and greater than 270. That means fourth quadrant we are talking about. In fourth quadrant, what are the trigonometric ratios that are positive? Cos and, now Rahul Girisar has done a mistake. Cos and sec will be positive. No, don't say cos and cosec. In fourth quadrant, cos and sec will be positive. But we are talking about tan here. Okay? So we have to put a minus sign. Guys, I hope I'm making this thing clear. Okay? Chalo, next question, third one. Sine 370 degrees. Okay? 370 degrees. In which quadrant this angle will lie? Let me ask somebody. Please raise your hand who wants to answer this. Raise your hand who want to answer this. The quadrant in which 370 degree will lie. Yeah, Sarthak has Sarthak, Dhanyasri, Madhusudan. Let me talk to Sarthak. Yes, Sarthak, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Bolo bacha, in which quadrant?
So it lies in first quadrant.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Let me talk to someone else. Sahana. Sahana, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, bacha, in which quadrant 370 degree will lie?
First quadrant, sir.
First quadrant. Very good. Chalo. So I hope most of you know this. How this 370 degree will lie in first quadrant. Let me write that for you. Let me draw a angle. Let me draw those quadrants for you. Okay. So let us say this is the quadrant I'm talking. These are the quadrants I'm talking about. This is what? 0 degree. This is 0 degree. What is going on? Okay. This is 90 degree. This is 180 degree. And then this is 270 degree. Right? 90, 180, 270. Then again, when you come here, you will come to 360 degree. If you will increase the value of theta, like from this 360, what will happen? If you are talking about 370, you have to go again 10 degree in anti-clockwise direction. So this will be again in first quadrant. So 370 is what? The angle which will lie in first quadrant. In first quadrant, what are the trigonometric ratios which will be the positive value, which will have positive value? All the trigonometric ratio will be positive in first quadrant. So I can say that, let me write this here. This will lie in first quadrant. If this will lie in first quadrant, the value will be positive, because in first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. Now, cos of 105 degrees. 105 degrees will lie in second quadrant, because this is greater than 105. Sorry, greater than 90 degree, less than 180 degree. Second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive, right? This is what? Cos. So it will have a negative sign. Guys, click yes if you understood till question number 4. Guys, please click yes if you understood question number till solution for question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, thank you. Now let us go to next question, that is cot 110 degrees. Now again, in which quadrant 110 degree will lie? Aditya, let me unmute you. What is your problem? Aditya, can you hear me?
Yes sir.
बोल बच्चा, क्या दिक्कत है? What is your doubt?
आज ज्वाइन हुआ सर, कुछ भी समझ में नहीं हो रहा.
Okay, you are like today only you have joined.
Yes sir.
This is your first class.
Yes sir.
Okay, don't worry. You might be given some kind of backup class or revision class. Okay.
Okay sir.
Try to learn some of the things here. Okay. Don't worry about the rest of it. Okay. ठीक है. Thank you, बच्चा. Okay. So 110 degrees. So in which quadrant this 110 degree will lie? So if I again do this, this is what, 0 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degrees. In which quadrant this 110 will lie? Between 90 and 180. That means second quadrant. In second quadrant, what are the trigonometric ratios that are positive? Sine and cosec. So what is this? This is what? Cot. So it will be negative here. Correct hai? Chalo. Okay, let me ask you. Let me know how many guys raise your hand. Those who have joined us today. For whom this is the first class. Okay. So there are quite few who have joined us today only. Tarun, Vaishnavi, Aditya, Prajwal, Kriya. Welcome guys. You have joined us today only. Don't worry about these things. Yeah, you might feel a bit difficult here, but we are planning to give you a backup class or revision class. Okay. Try to understand thoda. Okay. Once we'll give you that backup class, you'll get to know. Okay, bacha. Don't worry. Okay. Prajwal has joined yesterday. No problem, bacha. हो जाएगा सब, ठीक है? थोड़ा सा अभी uncomfortable लगेगा because this is the first class you are there. So yeah, in this week only we are planning to give you backup classes. Don't worry. Chalo. So a tan of 290 degrees. 290 degrees will lie in which quadrant? Let us draw that quadrant again. 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, right? So this is what? 180 degree. This is 270 degrees. And this is 360 degrees. Correct hai? 290 is nothing but in between 270 and 360. That means fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, what are the trigonometric ratios that are positive? So in fourth quadrant, cos and sec theta, they are what? Positive. So we are talking about tan. So it will be negative. Correct hai? Chalo. Next one. Now degrees mein sab ho gaya. Now 11 pi by 4. Let me ask you, how many of you know the answer for this? In which quadrant 11 pi by 4 will lie? Guys, please respond. In which quadrant 11 pi by 4 will lie? Now raise your hand. I can only see 2 of you have raised your hand. 3. Okay, now it's increasing. Yeah, few of you are answering the chat also. Good, very good. Yeah, chalo, बहुत बढ़िया. Very good, guys. चलो देखते हैं फिर क्या है आंसर इसका. Very good. चलो देखो 11 pi by 4 क्या है? How will I find out in which quadrant this will lie? For this question I can say, let me draw this first. If you're having a quadrant like this is what? 0, pi by 2 in terms of radian, pi that means 180 degree. So pi in terms of radian, this is 270, that means 3 pi by 2 here, and this is what? 2 pi here. Correct? This is what? 2 pi here. Can I say that this is 1 pi by 2? This angle is 2 pi by 2. This angle is 3 pi by 2. And this angle is pura is what? 4 pi by 2. 4 pi by 2 is nothing but 2 pi. So 1 pi by 2, 2 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, and again 4 pi by 2. Correct hai? Why am I doing that? Because it will make this question simpler. Why? Dekho, can I write this as 11 pi by 4 as 11 by 2 into pi by 2? Guys, let me know if you understood this. 11 pi by 4 can be written as 11 by 2 into pi by 2. Can I write like this? Guys, let me know yes or no. Yes, good. And 11 by 2 is what? 5.5. Correct? 11 by 2 is what? 5.5. That means this angle will lie in that quadrant where the angle will be greater than 5 pi by 2 but less than 6 pi by 2, because What is this? This can be written as 5.5 pi by 2. ठीक है? Yeah, that is what. Yeah, you can do that. No problem, bacha. But I'm trying to teach you in terms of radian also, in terms of pi also, so that you should also understand in this way. If you are going to put the value of pi by 2 as 90, पक्का हो जाएगा, कोई issue नहीं है. But you should also know how to find out in terms of radians, in terms of pi. So yeah, 5.5 pi by 2 is nothing but greater than 5 pi by 2 and less than 6 pi by 2. Now let us go to the quadrant. 1 pi by 2, 2 pi by 2. This is what? 3 pi by 2 and again 4 pi by 2, which will be 5 pi by 2. Add one more pi by 2. That means this is what? 5 pi by 2, which will be 6 pi by 2. So again it will come here. This will be 6 pi by 2, right? So write this. This is nothing but 5 pi by 2 also. This is nothing but 6 pi by 2 also. This is nothing but 7 pi by 2 also. This is nothing but 8 pi by 2 also. If you're going to rotate like this only, okay? Chalo. So this 6 pi by 2 can be written as 3 pi also. This 8 pi by 2 can be written as 4 pi also. Okay. Now, in which quadrant this 5.5 pi by 2 is lying? So 5 pi by 2 and 6 pi by 2. So 5.5 pi by 2 is what? Less than 6 pi by 2 and greater than 5 pi by 2. That means lies in second quadrant. Okay. So in second quadrant, what are these? What are the trigonometric ratios that are positive? Sine and cosec. They are what? Positive. Rest others are negative. We are talking about cos here. So cos will be negative. समझ में आया बच्चा लोग? दूसरा तरीका क्या है? Yes, you can do that. दूसरा second method is what? You can convert this into degrees. You can convert this into degrees. If you can convert this into degree, you can get that. One more method is also there. See, what is that method? 11 pi by 4 can be written as, see, if I ask you to find the value of 11 by 4, what is 11 by 4? Greater than 3 pi or less than 3 pi? Guys, respond this. 11 pi by 4 is greater than 3 pi or less than 3 pi? Yeah, correct. It will be less than 3 pi. Very good. Now that means that this angle will pakka lie, 3 pi is what? 6 pi by 2. That means this angle will lie pakka above this. Now, what is this? This is 5 pi by 2. That means 2.5 pi. Correct? This is 3 pi. This is 2.5 pi. Right? 5 pi by 2. Now tell me, what will be the value of 11 by 4? Will it be greater than 2.5 or less than 2.5? So if you are going to find 11 by 4 here, 11 by 4 will be 2.7, approximately 2.7 pi. Okay. So 11 pi by 4 is approximately 2.7 pi. This is 2.5. This value is 2.5 pi. This is 3 pi. 2.7 pi must be in between that. That means second quadrant. Guys, did you understand how did I do it? In terms of pi, click yes if you understood it. Chalo, thank you. Very good. आगे बात करते हैं हम लोग. Now we'll talk about 8 pi by 3. Now pi by 3 is a standard value, right? Pi by 3 is how much? How many angles? Pi is 180. By 3 is what? 180 by 3. That means 60 degrees. 60 into 8 is what? 60 into 8 is what? 480, right? Correct? So using degrees also, you can get the values. So pi by 3 is what? 60 degrees. So you can write this as 60 into 8. That means 480 degrees. 480 means this is 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. This will be plus 90, 540. Correct hai? This is 360. This is plus 90. No, not 540. This is what? Sorry. Extremely sorry. This is 360. This will be plus 90 means 450. Correct? And then this will be 540. Correct hai? Guys, let me know if you understood this. This is 0 degree. This is 90 degrees. This is 180 degrees. 270 degrees. Again, it will come to 360 degrees. Add plus 90. 450 degrees. Add again plus 90. 450 degrees. This will be 540 degrees. I'm talking about which angle? I'm talking about 480 degrees. Okay? So this is 540. This is 450. This is what? Somewhere here, angle 480 will lie. So in which quadrant we are talking about? Second quadrant. If you are going to convert this into degrees, you have to do like this. Okay. Now let us try to find this using radian, using pi and all. Okay. Now what is the value of 8 pi? Sorry, 8 by 3. What is the value of 8 by 3? Is it greater than 3 pi, guys? 8 by 3 is not greater than 3 pi. Pakki baat hai. So the angle will not go beyond this line. It will be pakka here only. Now, so what is the value of 8 by 3? So 8 by 3 is nothing but 2 point. Yes, very good, bacha. 2.6, approximately 2.6. Now, let me write it here. This is 3 pi. This value is 3 pi. This is 2.5 pi. But we are talking about 2.6 pi. That means this one. Right? 2.6 will be somewhere here. This will be greater than 2.5, less than 3. So, in second quadrant. So, in second quadrant, do we have sec theta as positive? No. So, I'll say this will be negative because this angle will lie in second quadrant. Guys, did you understand this? Please raise your hand if you have any doubt. And if you understood it, click yes. If you understood this quadrant, click yes. Okay. Vikas, let me talk to Vikas. Hello, Vikas, can you hear me? Vikas, can you hear me? No, he can't. Yeah, he can hear me, but Yes, Vikas. What is your doubt, bacha? Vikas, can you hear me? I think there is some problem with his. Okay, let me mute him again. Okay, those who are having doubt, please raise your hand. Those who are having doubt, please raise your hand. I'll talk to you. Chalo, sabko samajh mein aa gaya. Very good, guys. Now let us move to 9th question. That is cosec 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4 is what? Pi by 4 into 3. Pi by 4 is what? 45 degrees. Pi is 180. 180 by 4 is 45. And 45 into 3 will be 135 degrees, right? So if you are going to convert this into degrees, you will get this as 100. 3 pi by 4 is what? 135 degrees, right? And 135 degrees will lie in which quadrant? 0, 90, 180. Again, second quadrant. So second quadrant means positive. So sine and cosec will be positive. So cosec 3 pi by 4 will be positive. If you want to convert that into radian and all, you can easily say that, sir, this 3 pi by 4 is nothing but 0.75 pi. What is 3 pi by 4? 0.75 pi. 3 by 4 is 0.75. So 3 pi by 4 is 0.75 pi. This one is what? Pi by 2. That means 0.5 pi. This is pi. So 0.75 pi will be lying in between 0.5 pi and pi. That means second quadrant. Okay? So in second quadrant, 3 pi by 4 angle will lie. And cosec and sine theta, they are positive there. That is why I have put positive sign here for cosec 3 pi by 4. Chalo. Now let us go to 5 pi by 6. What is the answer for tan pi, 5 pi by 6? Positive or negative? In which quadrant this will lie? So 5 pi by 6 is again, let me write this in terms of decimal. So I can write this 5 pi by 6 is nothing but 0.8 pi, approximately 0.8 pi. Again, 0.8 pi, that means this is 0.5 pi. Let me write this properly, 0.5 pi. And this is pi. So 0.8 pi will be somewhere here. So that is nothing but the second quadrant. Again, second quadrant. So second quadrant, in second quadrant, cosec and sine will be positive. We are having tan here. So I have to put a negative sign here. So sine will be negative. Chalo, very good, guys. Let us go to the next question. What is this? 3 pi by 8. What is this? 3 pi by 8. So 3 pi by 8. In which quadrant this angle will lie, guys? Let me know the answer. Write that in the chat. Those who have solved this, write this thing in the chat. 3 pi by 4. Sorry, 3 pi by 8. In which quadrant this angle will lie? Okay, I'm getting some answers at first quadrant. Okay, first. Everybody is saying first quadrant. Everybody is saying first quadrant. Good, good, good. Very good. Chalo, देखते हैं कैसे निकालेंगे इसको. See, one way to go is what? 3 pi by 8. So for 3 pi by 8, you have to go You have to find the decimal and like deal with the pi value. Otherwise, you can convert this into degrees. Okay? 3 pi by 8 can be written as, see, if I write this as pi by 2 here. Why pi by 2? Because already we know these pi by 2, 2 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 4 pi by 2 like this. Okay? So if I write pi in terms of pi by 2, this is pi by 2. In what should I write so that I don't disturb the angle? So I should write here 3 by 4 into pi by 2. Guys, can I write 3 pi by 8 as 3 by 4 into pi by 2? Let me know, bacha log. 3 pi by 8 can be written as 3 by 4 into pi by 2. Can I write like this? Yes, yes, we can write. Very good. Chalo, bahut badhiya. So where do pi by 2 lie? Pi by 2 lies here. This 0, right? Very good. Now 3 by 4 is less than 1 or greater than 1? 3 by 4 is less than 1 or greater than 1? 3 by 4 is less than 1, 0.75. That means if you are multiplying pi by 2 with a value which is less than 1, that value will be less than pi by 2. This is nothing but 0.75 pi by 2. So this is 0. This is what? 0. This is 1 pi by 2. So 0.75 pi by 2 will be somewhere here in first quadrant, right? Yeah. So in first quadrant, what are the trigonometric ratios that are positive? So in first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. So answer will be here positive. Why? Because this angle lies in first quadrant. Guys, did you understand the quadrant in which 3 pi by 8 will lie? See, there are a few things that you have to do all the time. Sometimes you have to convert into pi form or you have to convert in degree, whichever looks easier to you. Few of you were actually saying 67.5 will be the answer, but you have to convert that into degree, right? So you have to find the decimal, which is like thoda so complicated. Yeah, that is not very complicated, but yeah, I think doing this way will like help you a lot. Like if I say 3 by 4 into pi by 2, that means 0.75 pi by 2. This is 1 pi by 2. This is 0 pi by 2. That means the angle should be in between this. So first quadrant. I don't have to exactly find the value, 67.5. Okay. Chalo. Now next one. 12. Cos 9 pi by 8. Answer me, guys. This is the last problem for this kind of question. Please write that in the chat. What is your answer? Cos 9 pi by 8. In which quadrant this will lie? Yes, Rushank, you can do that. But if the values are given so weirdly, changing into degrees will again take 1 minute for you. Okay. Okay, I'm getting third quadrant. Everybody's saying third. Yeah, I'm getting few of answers as second quadrant also. Okay. Okay, few of you are saying second, few of you are saying third also. Okay, now Sahana said changed her answer. That is third. Okay. Second, third, negative, positive. Okay, chalo. Good, good. Very good. I'm getting so many answers. Now let us decide here how to do this. Tell me this 9 pi by 8 is greater than pi or less than pi? First of all, this 9 pi by 8 is greater than pi or less than pi? That means 9 by 8 is greater than 1, right? So pakka it will be greater than pi. So if it is greater than pi, that means the angle should be somewhere here. This is value of the pi. This is the pi. So greater than pi means you have to go again some more angle in anti-clockwise direction. So second quadrant though it can't be possible. The value is what? Greater than pi. So that means somewhere here or somewhere here, right? It can't be second quadrant. Now let us check whether the value is less than this or not. So what is this? 3 by 2 pi. That means this is what? If I write that here, this is 1.5 pi and this is 1 pi. I'm talking about 9 pi by 8. What is 9 by 8, guys? 9 pi by 8 can be written as 1 point. Kitna hoga? 9 pi by 8 is what? 1 by kitna? So 1.1. Correct hai? Guys, am I clear to all of you? 9 by 8 is what? 1.1 pi. Approximately 1.1 pi. Now see here. This is 1 pi. This is 1.5 pi. This is what? Less than 1.5 pi. Greater than 1 pi. That means somewhere here. That means answer is third quadrant. So this is the quadrant in which the angle is lying. In third quadrant, cos theta is negative. Only tan and cot is positive. So I'll say this is negative value. समझ में आया क्या? Yeah, 1.125. Yeah, correct. No problem. Guys, did you understand this? Now Sahana has converted this into degrees. You can convert that, but you have to like solve that. What did I do here? I have just find out the ratio 9/8 क्या है, and then I decided in which quadrant this will lie. Okay, so please try to do the way in which I have done. Don't always convert that into degrees. Sometimes the values in degrees to calculate will be a bit difficult. ठीक है, कुछ बड़ा सा decimal सा आएगा. So there is a chance of doing mistakes also. So for these kind of questions, you should be able to convert that into some pi and something of this sort. ठीक है, so you should be able to transform these simpler forms. If you'll be able to do that, answer आराम से आएगा. ठीक है, चलो let us take a 2 minutes break and let us talk to somebody first because बहुत लगातार बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. Let me talk to some of you. Yeah, guys, how many of you are from Hubli? Please raise your hand. How many of you are from Hubli? Okay, there are few, quite few. चलो अच्छा, बहुत सारे लोग हैं हुबली से. How many of you are from Dharwad? Okay, let me clear it first. Yeah, how many of you are from Dharwad? Nobody is from Dharwad. Yeah, one of you have. Yeah, now I'm getting. Yeah, ठीक है, good. Yeah, so few of you are from Dharwad also. How many of you are from Belgaum? Raise your hand. How many of you are from Belgaum? Yeah, ठीक है, good, very good. चलो, guys, how many of you from Mangalore? Mangalore, okay. चलो, तीन लोग, no problem. अच्छा, now it's increasing, 4. Okay, no problem. How many of you from Mysore? Mysore, anybody from Mysore? Bangalore, guys, anybody from Bangalore? Okay, Ragashri, Nisarga. Okay, Saurabh, Manoj. Yeah, there are a few are from Bangalore also. Any other place, guys? You can write that in the chat so that I should know कि कहाँ सब लोग आए हो. चलो, yeah. So I think most of you from either Hubli, Dharwad या Bellary, Kasargod. Okay, केरला से भी आए हैं क्या? कासरगोड बैंगलोर ही है ना? अच्छा, कोची भी है. ओके, वेरी गुड. ओके, वेरी गुड. चिकमंगलुर, मस्तगैर, बागलकोट, इक्कल. चलो, मुंबई. There is one guy from Mumbai also. Bagalkot again. Very good, guys. Bellary, Navi Mumbai. Very good. चलो, what is this? Jamkandi, Bidar. Where is Jamkandi? In which state this place is, guys? This place is Shreyas. Can you please help me? Jamkandi is in which state? I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Bidar, Athani. Okay, Ajim is from Athani. Prithviraj is Jamakandi. Okay. Good. Bagalkot district. अच्छा, ठीक है. Kopal. Okay, it's in Bagalkot, sir. Athani. I am from Bihar, but I stay in Mangalore. Okay, what about you? I am from Bihar, but I stay in Mangalore. I teach at Mangalore Center. Okay. Sir, what about you? Okay, ठीक है. Athani. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for giving this information. Okay, बढ़िया. चलो, तो I think 2 मिनट का ब्रेक हो गया हमारा खत्म. खलास. अब आगे बात करते हैं. Now we'll solve this question. Okay, these numericals. Now I hope everybody knows how to decide this sign. Okay, now let us go to this problem, like these questions. We have to find the values of these many trigonometric ratios. First one is what? Sine 7 pi by 6. Sine 7 pi by 6. I have taught you yesterday that you can write trigonometric ratio in the form of n pi plus minus theta in terms of trigonometric ratio of theta with plus or minus, right? Dushank, I told you messaged me that I have gone for the tough questions only. I have responded to you that you should not be only going for tough questions. You should be like solving all the questions. Okay, chalo. I can't go for that, bacha. I'll tell you later. Okay. Now sine 7 pi by 6. So try to convert this 7 pi by 6 because see, do you know the value of sine 7 pi by 6? No. but somehow I know the value of sine pi by 6, right? I also know the value of sine pi by 3. So if possible, I'll try to convert this 7 pi by 6 into some trigonometric ratio of an acute angle where I know the answer. Yeah, sometimes you might not know the answer, but always I'll try to convert this in terms of an acute angle. Okay, so let us try to do that. 7 pi by 6 is pakka not an acute angle, correct? Pi by 6 is 30 degree, and 30 into 7 is what? 210 degrees, right? So what is this? Pi by 6. Aditya, what is your problem? Is this your first class? Bacha, if this is your first class, then to pakka you will not understand, na? So try to understand the angles first, okay? And rest of the part you can do later, because there are so many guys who are already here. So till the backup class is not given to you, I think you'll face some problem. So wait for that backup class, okay? Chalo. So pi by 6 is what? 30 degrees. And 30 into 7. See, pi by 6 is again what? 180 by 6, that means 30. 30 into 7 is what? 210 degrees. Now this is not an acute angle. So how can we convert this angle into acute so that if I know the value, I can put the value? ठीक है? तो करते हैं क्या? देखो. So try to write this in terms of n pi plus minus theta. Now tell me, this 7 pi by 6 is greater than pi or less than pi? Because it's 7 by 6. Aju baju ka hai na? So this is greater than pi or less than pi? Guys, yeah, greater than pi. Good. So can I write this can be written as pi plus some angle here, right? If 7 pi by 6 is greater than pi, I can write this 7 pi by 6 as pi plus something, right? 21. Okay. 21 is what? Greater than 18, correct? So I can write 21 as 18 plus some value, right? And that plus will be 3 because this is very simple for us, right? So what will I do? I'm going to write 7 pi by 6 as pi plus something because I know 7 pi by 6 is what? Greater than pi. So let me write that here. 7 pi by 6 is greater than pi. So it can be written as pi plus, let us say that angle is theta here. I don't know what is the angle theta. So I'll try to find the value of theta. So I'll be quitting this and I'll get the value of theta as 7 pi by 6 minus pi. 6 will be the LCM. So 7 pi minus 6 pi will be equal to pi by 6. Correct? Very good, guys. Yeah, there are few of you who have already got the answer. So sine pi plus pi by 6 is nothing but 7 pi by 6. Now, did I convert this into n pi plus theta? Yeah, I have done that. How? This is n is what? 1 here. So 1 pi plus theta. So what is the approach? If you are having a trigonometric ratio in terms of n pi plus minus theta, you have to copy the same trigonometric ratio first. What is the trigonometric ratio we are talking about? Sine. So copy karne ka idhar sine. Let me copy it literally. Let me copy this. Okay? Copy. Okay? The same trigonometric ratio. Copied. Take cut, copy, paste. None. Copy, paste only, not cut. Now, same trigonometric ratio has been copied here. Now, what about the angle? So the angle will be this acute angle. What is that? Pi by 6. Once I'll write this, we have to go for the sine of it. What will be the sine of this particular trigonometric ratio? How do we decide that? Let us go to the quadrant in which the angle will lie. Which angle we have to talk about? We are talking about sine 7 pi by 6. So we should check the quadrant for 7 pi by 6 only. In which quadrant 7 pi by 6 will lie? As we know, 7 pi by 6 is nothing but pi plus pi by 6. So this is pi plus pi by 6 means you have to go in anti-clockwise direction, right? Pi. This is pi plus pi by 6. Again, go to anti-clockwise direction. So third quadrant. So in third quadrant, sine is positive or negative? It is negative indeed. So negative sine pi by 6 is the answer here. And what is sine pi by 6, guys? Write the answer here. What is sine pi by 6? What is the value of sine pi by 6? Yes, pi by 6 is 30 degree. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. So correct answer for this is what? Minus 1 by 2. Yeah, few of you have written that answer, minus 0.5. Very good, guys. Chalo. Samajh mein aaya ki nahi aaya? Please let me know if you understood this. Click yes if you understood this, guys. Very good. Thank you. बहुत बढ़िया. Let us go to the next question here. Okay. बढ़िया. Second, cot 5 pi by 4. Again, I'll ask you the same question. Why will I ask you the same question whether it is greater than pi or less than pi? Don't worry, हर्षवर्धन, अभी second question देखने का इधर, ठीक है? Same type of question इधर भी आएगा, same condition इधर भी आएगा. 5 pi by 4, 5 and 4, they are what? Neighbors, right? So 5 is what? Greater than 4, and it is a numerator. So 5 pi by 4 is greater than pi, correct? So 5 pi by 4 is what? Greater than pi. So I'll try to write this cot as pi plus some angle theta. I don't know that theta value. So let me do it here. So 5 pi by 4 can be written as pi plus theta. I don't know the value of theta. I'll try to find that. So theta will be equal to 5 pi by 4 minus pi. So answer will be 5 pi minus 4 pi divided by 4. So answer will be pi by 4. So I can write 5 pi by 4 as pi plus pi by 4. Chalo ho gaya? Chalo. In which quadrant this angle will lie? I am talking about 5 pi by 4. That means pi plus pi by 4. That means third quadrant, correct? So pi plus pi by 4 will lie in third quadrant. Very good, sir. Let me copy the trigonometric ratio. Copied. Let me write the acute angle. Written. Now what about the sign? Positive. Because in third quadrant, tan and cot will be positive. Very good. Now what is the value of pi by 4? Pi is 180. Divided by 4 is what? 180 by 4 is what? 45 degrees. Very good, Madhusudan. So cot of 45 degrees. What is the value of cot 45 degrees? Nothing but 1. So answer is plus 1. समझ में आया बच्चा लोग? Samant, let me talk to Samant. He's raising his hand. Okay. Samant, what is your doubt? Can you hear me? Samant, can you hear me?
No, sir, by mistake.
Okay, by mistake. No problem, bachcha. Chalo. Harshvardhan, did you get it? Okay, thank you. Thank you, bachcha. Very good. Chalo, third question. Cosec 7 pi by 5. Cosec 7 pi by 5. Again, tell me, this 7 pi by 5 is greater than pi or less than pi? Greater than pi. Good, very good. Now, what is the value of this 7 pi by 5? 7 pi, let me write this here. Let me erase this for the time being. So this is our rough work here. So 7 pi by 5. It is what? Greater than pi. So let me write this as pi plus theta. So what will be the answer here? Theta will be equal to 7 pi by 5 minus pi. So it will be 7 pi minus 5 pi divided by 5. So answer will be 2 pi by 5. Correct hai? So 2 pi by 5. It is acute angle or obtuse angle? It is acute angle or obtuse angle? 2 pi by 5. See, pi by 5 is what? Pi by 5. Pi is 180 degree, right? By 5. 180 by 5 will be 36. 36 into 2 is what? 72. So this is nothing but an acute angle. Done. So koi problem nahi. This is what? Good to go. So I will write here as cosec 7 pi by 5 is cosec of pi plus 2 pi by 5. So what will I do here? I will copy the same trigonometric ratio. What is that trigonometric ratio we are talking about? We are talking about cosec. So copy that, cosec. The acute angle, 2 pi by 5. So 2 pi by 5. In which quadrant this angle is lying? This angle is lying in third quadrant. Again, third quadrant. So in third quadrant, what is the sign of cosec? It will be negative. Rushank, what is your doubt? Rushank, where are you? Raise your hand. You raised your hand, but now, yeah, I can see you. Yes, Rushank, what is your doubt, Bacha? Rushank, can you hear me?
Sir, if we write plus cot pi by 2. Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello?
Your voice is not clear. Yeah, now tell me. Yes.
Sir,
Yes,
if I write plus cot pi by 4, will it be complete answer, sir?
See, if you are going to convert this in terms of some pi by 2 plus something, that for that form we have not discussed it. N pi by 2 plus minus theta, that form has not been discussed yet, right? So avoid that before, like till the point I don't teach you that, okay? We are studying here trigonometric ratios of the form
sir.
n pi plus minus theta. Okay.
Sir,
To convert
I
that-
mean,
Huh.
in the second question,
Hmm.
if I write only till plus cot pi by 4, will it be complete answer?
Yeah, you can write that, no problem. But see, in the option, see, now I know the value of cot pi by 4. So I should code the value. But see, the same problem, third one. I don't know what is the value of cosec 2 pi by 5. So I'll code this as the answer only. But these are what standard values, right? These are what 45. We know the values of cos 45, sin 45, cot 45. So I should be writing +1 here, right? But 2 pi by 5 is not a standard value. We don't know the value of cosec 2 pi by 5. So I'll not write that. I'll code this is the answer only. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Prashant?
Thank you.
Chalo.
Yes, thank you.
Now let us go to the fourth question. Now I think if the angles are given in degrees, I think that will be easier to you to find the answer, right? So tan 225 degrees. So what is this tan 225 degrees? How should I write this? So when I'm writing, you should convert this in terms of n pi plus minus theta. Iska meaning kya hai? N pi plus minus theta means n is the integer. Pi is what? 180 degrees. So you can also convert the angles in terms of n into 180. That means in terms of 180 plus minus theta, 360 plus minus theta, 540 plus minus theta, right? So n pi, that means any integral multiple of 180 degrees or pi radian plus minus theta. So let me write this here, 225 as, I can write this as tan of 180 degrees plus 45 degrees. Can I say that? 180 is nothing but pi, and this is just an acute angle theta. So this is also in terms of n pi plus minus theta. So actually this is in the form of n pi plus theta. If we can convert that, so what will I do? I will copy the same trigonometric ratio and I'll write the acute angle. So tan 225 can be written as tan 180 plus 45. Then I'll copy the trigonometric ratio because it is in the term of n pi plus minus theta. We are talking about tan theta, so I have copied it here. The acute angle is 45, so I have written it here. Now we'll deal with the sign. In which quadrant this angle is lying? 225 is greater than 180, less than 270. That means second quadrant or third quadrant. 225 degrees. In which quadrant this will lie, guys? Yes, third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan is positive or negative? It is positive. So positive tan 45. Now, do I know the value of tan 45? Yes, this is the standard value. Tan 45 is 1. So our answer is +1 here. समझ में आ रहा है बच्चा लोग? Very good. चलो, I'm getting so many yes here. Now let us go to next question. Question number 5. Cos 135 degree. Cos 135 degrees. This is what? Less than 180. 135 degrees is what? Less than 180. Greater than 90. Can I write this as cos of 180 degree minus 45 degrees? Cos 135 can be written as cos 180 degrees minus 45 degrees, right? If you subtract 45 from 180, you'll get 135. Now this is also in the form of n pi plus minus theta. Here what? Pi minus theta. This is what? Pi minus theta. The moment I'll see n pi here, I'll say I have to copy the same trigonometric function cos. Write the acute angle 45. Now what about the sine? In which quadrant this angle is lying, guys? 135. In which quadrant this will lie? This is greater than 90. This is greater than 90, less than 180. That means second quadrant. In second quadrant, what are the trigonometric ratios that are positive? Sine and cosec, they are positive. This is what? Cos. So what will I write? This is minus cos 45. Correct hai? Now, as Roshank was saying, should I code this as an answer? You can do that. But since 45 degrees is standard angle and we know the value of cos 45, I should put the value. So cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So I'll say minus 1 by root 2 is the answer. Chalo, bahut badhiya guys. Let us go to the next question. Sine 300 degrees. Sine 300 degrees. This is the pakka greater than 180. But when you are going to write this as 180 plus something, so I'll be writing sine of, if I'll try to write this in terms of 180 plus, so 180 plus 120, right? Is this acute angle? No. So this will not work. Again, you have to convert it. So what is the correct method to do it? Now, which is the next pi here? Can I say pi? Then second is what? 2 pi. Can I say this is 2 pi? This is less than 2 pi. This is greater than 2 pi, but this is what? Less than 2 pi also. So I can write this as this is nothing but 360 degree minus 60. Now I have written this in terms of n pi minus theta. At the same time, I have got an acute angle here also. This is nothing but 2 pi. 360 is what? 2 pi minus 60 is what? Pi by 3. So this is n pi minus theta, correct? If I would be writing it in terms of pi plus something, I will not get an acute angle here. ठीक है, तो double करना पड़ता मेरे को. So to avoid that, what will I do? I'll change this in terms of 360 minus 60. This is 2 pi, this is theta. So I'll write this as sine of 60 degree. What about the sine? In which quadrant this will lie? So this is 360 degrees minus 60. That means clockwise. You have to go in clockwise direction. So minus 60 means clockwise means chalo 60 degree. So this is what? 300 degrees, right? So total is what? If you're going from this point to this point, 360. But minus 60 means what? You have to go 60 degree in clockwise direction. So if I go there, I'll get it this point. So this angle is 300 degrees, right? Or you can also say that, sir, 300 is greater than 270 degrees and less than 360 degrees. So fourth quadrant. So the angle lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, sec and cosec, they are positive, but we are talking about sine here. So I'll put a negative sign here. Sine 60 is what? Root 3 by 2. So answer will be minus root 3 by 2. So this is the correct answer for question number 6. Guys, let me know if you understood till question number 6. Click yes if you understood this. Okay, very good. Thank you. बहुत बढ़िया. चलो. Next question, question number 7. Again, same है. Cos 300. So I'll write this as cos of 360 degree minus 60 degree. So I'll write cos of 60 degree. Fourth quadrant, we are talking about cos only. Cos is positive. So answer will be 1 by 2. Because cos 60 is what? 1 by 2. I hope this is very, very simple here. Now let us go to question number 8. Sine 405 degrees. Sine of 405 degrees. Now again, pi se to bada hi hai. That means it is greater than 180. It is greater than 360 also. But is it greater than 6 pi or 4 pi? No, this is what? Less than that. So it is nothing but greater than 360 but less than 450 or less than 540. So क्या लिखूंगा इसको मैं? Sine of 360 degree plus 45 degree. 405 degree can be written as 360 degree plus 45 degree. 360 is 2 pi, 45 is an angle which is an acute. So n pi plus minus theta के form में आ गया. Copy the trigonometric function, that is sine, acute angle 45, right? Now go to the sine. 360 plus 45, 0, 90, 180, 270, again 360, then 450 if you're going to move like this in anti-clockwise direction. So 405, that is greater than 360, less than 450. That means first quadrant. In first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. So answer will be plus sine 45. So correct answer will be plus 1 by root 2. चलो आगे बात करते हैं. Next one, tan 120 degrees. This is less than 180. So I can write this as tan of 180 minus, what should I subtract here? I should be subtracting 60 degree here, right? So 180 minus 60 is 120. So tan 120. Now I will copy this. So tan 60 degree, right? Now in which quadrant? See, bacha, Viswa, I'm telling you so many times. I have like repeated this multiple times. I have not taught you how to write this in terms of n pi by 2 plus minus theta. I am teaching you how to convert n pi plus minus theta. Can you say that a 90 degrees in the terms of in terms of n pi? 90 is pi by 2. That means 1 by 2 into pi. 1 by 2 क्या integer है क्या? So don't make me repeat these things every time. Please concentrate in the class. चलो देखो. तो tan 180 minus 60, ठीक है. So this is in terms of n pi plus minus theta, so I'll be writing here tan 60. Now what about the sine of this trigonometric function? In which quadrant this angle will lie? 180 minus 60. So this is 180 degree. Minus means clockwise में आना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. So this is the second quadrant. और आसान ये है, 180 degree. This is what? 180 degrees. This is 90 degree. Where the 120 will lie? In between 90 and 180. So second quadrant. In second quadrant, tan theta is what? Negative. Answer. ठीक है. Tan 60 is what? √3. So minus √3 is the correct answer here. Very good, Sarthak. You got the correct answer. Tarun also got the correct answer. Chalo. So there are so many questions here that we need to solve. Now you let me which question you want me to solve, because I can't solve all of them. Otherwise पूरा class खल्लास हो जाएगा इसी में. Anyway खल्लास हो ही गया. But बता, which question should I solve here? Write that in the chat section. Because I have solved ample amount of questions here for you guys. Let me know which question you want me to solve here. Write that in the chat. Okay, negative 15, 16. Chalo. Okay, let me solve 15 first. So cot 11 pi by 3. Cot 11 pi by 3. This is 0. This is pi by 2. This is pi. This is 3 pi by 2. This is 2 pi. This is 5 pi by 2. This is 3 pi. This is 7 pi by 2. This is 8 pi by 2. That means again you'll come to 4 pi. Again add plus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. You'll get these answers, right? Chalo dekhte hain. 11 pi by 3. Which is the nearest pi value? Okay, which is the nearest n pi value? Can I say that 11 pi by 3 is nothing but 11 by 3 is what? 3.6 pi, approximately 3.6 pi. Guys, please click yes if you understood this. 11 pi by 3 is nothing but 3.6 pi. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Okay, good. So 11 pi by 3 is 3.6 pi. So this is 3 pi. What is this value, bacha? This one. Either you can say like 3 pi by 2, or you can say 7 pi by 2. 7 pi by 2 is what? 3.5 pi. So in which quadrant this angle will lie? पहले तो बता, in which quadrant this angle will lie? So this angle will pakka lie in fourth quadrant. Why? Because 3.6 pi is greater than 3.5 pi. So somewhere here, right? बहुत बढ़िया से. So fourth quadrant में lie किया ना. अभी क्या करना है? I can write this as cot of. Now I know fourth quadrant बना, तो fourth quadrant क्या था? ऐसा था. This is 4 pi, and this is the quadrant in which the angle is lying. That means the angle is less than 4 pi. This is greater than 3 pi, and this is less than 4 pi. But this angle is nearer to 4 pi. तो क्या करेंगे इसको हम? So I'll write this as cot of 4 pi minus some angle theta. ठीक है? Let me find the theta value for you. So 4 pi minus theta is equal to 11 pi by 3. So theta will be equal to 4 pi minus 11 pi by 3. So answer will be 12 pi minus 11 pi divided by 3. So answer will be pi by 3. So theta is what? Pi by 3. So put the value here, pi by 3. So I can write 11 pi by 3 as 4 pi minus pi by 3. Please verify it whether I have written it correctly or not. 11 pi by 3 can be written as 4 pi minus pi by 3. If you take the LCM 3 into 4 is 12, 12 minus 1 is 11, so 11 pi by 3 is the answer. Good, no problem. Now can I say this is in the form of n pi minus theta, where theta is acute? Good. So copy the trigonometric ratio, cot into acute angle, pi by 3. Now go to the sine of it. In which quadrant the angle is lying? Fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, do we have positive sign for cot? Illa. So minus sign. Correct hai? What is cot pi by 3? Pi by 3 is what? 60 degree. Cot 60 is what? 1 by √3. So correct answer is minus 1 by √3. समझ में आया? Similarly, if you have done question number 15, you can solve question number 16 also. doing the same analysis we have done so many times for n pi by 7, 11 pi by 3. You have to do in the same way. ठीक है, चलो. Now let us go to negative angles. कहाँ बात करेंगे? Negative angles. See, till question, from question number 18 to question number 21, tell me in which quadrant the angles are lying. Minus 30, minus 45, minus, only minus 30, minus 40. In which quadrant the angles are lying? Yes, angles are lying in fourth quadrant. Very good. Very, very good. Are they in some, are they acute angle or they are obtuse angle? They are acute angle. So we don't have to convert that, right? So to avoid those conversion, मैं सीधा लिखूंगा, सीधा साइन लिखूंगा. क्या करना है मेरे को? I will write cot of 30. सीधा cot of 30. Which quadrant this angle is lying? Fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cot is positive or negative? Negative. So this is the answer. ठीक है? Next question. Sine minus 45 degrees. Just copy this. Sine of 45 degrees. In fourth quadrant, in fourth quadrant, sine is positive or negative? Negative. So put the value negative here. Cos 45 degrees. Minus 45. So cos 45. What is the sign of cos theta in fourth quadrant? Positive. So positive. Tan minus 45. 45 degrees an acute angle. Write that. So tan of 45 degrees. What about the sign of tan theta? Negative in fourth quadrant. So negative. यही आंसर है. ठीक है. So if you are having negative acute angles, आपको ऐसे सॉल्व करना है. कोई इशू नहीं होना चाहिए. ठीक है. Now let us go to 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Now minus 135 degree will lie in which quadrant? I am talking about minus 135 degrees. This will lie in which quadrant? Let me know the answer, guys. Okay, I'm getting answer third quadrant. Very good. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. चलो, बहुत अच्छा. So minus 135 degree will lie in, किसमें लाई करेगा? थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में. कोई दिक्कत नहीं सर. तो थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में लाई करेगा. कुछ ऐसा एंगल आएगा. लेट मी ड्रॉ दैट. दिस इज व्हाट? माइनस 135. ठीक है. देख ऐसा रहेगा ना, बहुत आसान तरीका होता है. if these small angles are given to you in terms of 135 something of this sort, to avoid any confusion, try to find the positive angle. आसान हो जाएगा. तब तुम्हें माइनस का दिमाग में रखना नहीं है कैसे करना है. There are few other methods also, but I'll ask you to avoid this confusion. If you know this angle is 135 degrees here, what will be the positive angle? That means positive angle is this one, right? I can say the angle made by this as minus 135 also. I can say in terms of positive. So this angle also. So 135 can be written as, let me move it here somewhere and let me write this like this. So cos of minus 135 can be written as 360 minus 135, right? So total is 360. Out of that, this is 135. So what is this angle? 360 minus 135. Very good, Sarthak. So what is that answer? So this is nothing but cos of 225 degrees. Now it is simple. Now we know how to find that, right? बच्चा लोग समझ में आया क्या किया मैंने? I have converted this into positive sign, positive angle. And now you know how to find cos 225. What is cos 225? You can write this as cos of 180 plus 45. So cos of 45, and this is angle. This is the angle lying in third quadrant. Cos is negative there, so negative. So this is the answer. चलो next question एक और करके देखते हैं. Sin minus 120. So how will I convert this here? I'll write sin of minus 120. 360 minus 120 कितना मिलेगा? 200. Guys, let me know. 360 minus 120, 240. And sin 240 can be written as sin of 180 plus 60 degree, right? So I'll write this as sin of 60 degree. Third quadrant, sin is negative, so negative. This is it. This is the answer. Guys, let me know if you understood this. Click yes if you understood this. Chalo, very good. So I hope this concept is clear to all of you. You need some you need to practice some more numericals. So I'll be adding some more numericals in the assignment for today's, okay, for today's class. And now let me teach you thoda sa alag sa concept. What is that? Now most of you were saying, sir, why can't we change those values in terms of some pi by 2 plus minus theta, or some 5 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 plus minus theta? Okay, so let me teach you there. Let me teach you first today. Okay, the first thing for today's class. So what is that? Trigonometric ratio in terms of n pi by 2 plus minus theta, where n is not the integer, but what is n? Rohan, any link will not be sent to you personally. Okay, teachers will not send you any link personally. Okay, yeah, your coordinator might send you something personally, but any teacher will not send you anything personally. Please follow the group, follow the description, and talk to your or call your coordinator for these things. And please don't share your numbers on the chat. Okay, please don't do that. However, this is privately, it has been shared privately, but don't do that. Okay, now n pi by 2 plus minus theta, but here n will not be integer. Why am I saying so? See, n can be odd also, n can be even also. When n will be even, what will happen? Now it will become n pi plus minus theta, because let us say n is 4. So 4 into pi by 2 plus minus theta. So 4 by 2 is what? 2. So 2 pi plus minus theta. Then again it will go to n pi plus minus theta form, right? So here in this case, n will be what? Odd number. क्या रखना है? क्या ध्यान रखना है यहाँ? So n will be what? An odd number. तब काम करेंगे. If that is even number, that is nothing but in the form of n pi plus minus theta. But if this is odd number, that means pi by 2 plus theta, 3 pi by 2 minus theta, 5 pi by 2 plus theta, ऐसा करके 7 pi by 2 minus theta, 9 pi by 2, 11 pi by 2, 13 pi by 2, like this. So what if we are going to, we can convert an angle into this form? How we are going to solve this? So देखो ध्यान से देखना क्या करना है. So trigonometric ratio of n pi by 2 plus minus theta can be written as, here you don't have to copy the same. You don't have to copy the same. You have to copy the transformed or trigonometric ratio dash. Let me write this as trigonometric ratio dash here. कुछ दूसरा आएगा. क्या आएगा बताता हूँ क्या. Into theta. ठीक है. Not into trigonometric ratio, different trigonometric ratio. तो tr dash theta. ठीक है. अब ये tr dash क्या होगा? देखो बताता हूँ मैं. ध्यान से देखना. If you are having, let me write it here. If you are having sine here, ठीक है? If you are having sine, this tr dash will be cos. ठीक है? Sine का क्या हो जाएगा? Cos. If you are having cos here, क्या हो जाएगा? Sine. तो क्या करने का? इधर इसको ऐसा इंटररिलेट कर देने का. Sine का cos होएगा, cos का sine होएगा. Let me write that individually only. ठीक है? If you are having sine here, if you are going to convert in terms of acute angle, sine will become cos. If you are having cos here, this cos will become sine. बच्चा लोग समझ में आ रहा है सबको? आगे देख क्या करना है. If it is tan, then if it is tan here, it will become cot here. If you are having cot here, it will become tan here. ठीक? Now if it is sec here, it will become cosec. If you are having cosec here, it will become sec. The same thing you have to do, but you don't have to copy that same trigonometric ratio. You have to transform it. Now, what about the positive and negative sign? Now, the sign will be, let me write it here. The sign will be decided as per earlier discussion. जैसा हम लोग पहले डिसाइड करते थे, how do we decide the sign? We decide the sign by finding the angle. ठीक है? By finding the quadrant in which the angle is lying. But for which angle we are talking about? We are talking about this angle. So in which quadrant this angle will lie? We will decide the sign according to that only. Let me give you some examples so that you can understand properly. So example number 1. let me give you an example of sine of 3 pi by 4. See, you can convert this 3 pi by 4 as pi minus pi by 4 also, no problem. We have done that, right? 3 pi by 4 can be written as pi minus pi by 4. There is no any problem by doing that. But can I convert this in terms of some n pi plus minus theta form? So I believe yes, you can do that. Why am I saying so? Because 3 pi by 4 is nothing but 0.75 pi. What is that? 0.75 pi. That means this is greater than pi by 2. What is this 3 pi by 4? This is 0.75 pi. And what is pi by 2? 0.5 pi. That means this value is greater than pi by 2. So I can write this 3 pi by 4 as sine of pi by 2 plus, क्या लिखेंगे? Sine of pi by 2 plus some angle theta. मेरे को नहीं मालूम what is that theta. So let me find it for you. So I have written 3 pi by 4 as pi by 2 plus theta, correct? So theta will be equal to 3 pi by 4 minus pi by 2. So LCM will be 4. So 3 pi minus, here it will be 2 pi. So answer will be pi by 4. That means I can write this sine pi 3 pi by 4 as sine of pi by 2 plus pi by 4, right? I can write sine 3 pi by 4 as sine pi by 2 plus pi by 4. Good, sir. Now this is what n pi by 2 plus theta, where theta is acute. No problem. Abhi karna kya hai? Just now I have taught you that if you are getting some angles in terms of n pi plus minus theta, you have to transform this trigonometric ratio. If this is sine, it will become cos. If it is cos, it will become sine. Tan, cot, cot, tan, sec, cosec, and cosec, sec. ठीक है? क्या है ये बच्चा? This is nothing but sine. तो इधर क्या लिखने का? Cos. What is the acute angle? Pi by 4. तो लिख देने का pi by 4. Now what about the sine? So in which quadrant this angle is lying? So this angle is nothing but indirectly pi by 2 plus pi by 4. So this is pi by 2 plus pi by 4. That means second quadrant, right? In second quadrant, pi by 2 plus pi by 4 is positive. Sorry, sine is positive or negative? Positive. So positive. Now there is a bit confusion here. क्या confusion होता है? When you will be solving this, few of the times you will try to decide what will be the sign of cos in second quadrant. Like, let me draw that quadrant here. So in second quadrant, this angle will lie. Now, कभी-कभी क्या होता है? In घाई-घाई आप क्या करोगे? You will find okay, second. Okay, guys, can you hear me? Yeah, there was a problem with my internet. कुछ तो problem हुआ था. So I'll upload the notes today after 3 o'clock. So please do check the notes. At the end of it, I'll be adding some assignment numericals based on this. Okay. So the approach will remain the same. कोई भी खतरनाक issue नहीं है. Same तरीके का काम करना है. I'll solve some numericals also, some examples also, and then I'll add some assignment. So please do check the notes after 3 o'clock. Okay. And please attempt those numericals, guys. Attempting those numericals are very, very important. Okay. Because next class, when I'll be discussing the numericals, when I'll be solving those questions, when I'll be discussing the solution, if you have not attempted those numericals, that will not make any sense to you. So I request you, I urge you, I advise you to please go and attempt those numericals when you get the notes and the assignments. Okay. So all the best, be safe, stay healthy. Happy learning, guys. Let us meet next class. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care.